Welcome back, everyone. ThatCivonGuy here with Bitcraft Alpha version 2, and want to talk a little bit about how to mine pyrelite, which is a metal that you need for increasing your tools from tier 0 to tier 1, as well as a few other things in your game. So as you wander around in the game, you may find a large rock that kind of has these orange colors in it. This is an ore that you'll want to mine, so you'll just want to use your pickaxe to chop away at it until you get a block of it that gets cut loose. So here we have an ore chunk. You can see it's been attached to my back. We're just going to go ahead and stop now that we have that ore chunk and head back to base. Now keep in mind, whenever you're carrying a large item like this, you can only carry one of them on your back. And so it's highly recommended that at some point you go and get yourself a cart like this. These carts are pretty handy. They will allow you to carry a pretty large variety of items. So if I go and I open my storage here, you have 3 large slots on your cart, and you're able to stack up to 10 items of a particular type in each of these slots. So in the case of the pyrelite ore chunk, I could put 10 in here. If I'm out hunting creatures and I want to pick up their carcass to bring back for processing at my base, I could put 10 of those in here. 10 stones, 10 logs. You could use it for all sorts of different things. You can get a cart by going to your woodworking station, and here in the top left hand you'll see a rough cart material pack. There's a traveling NPC named Brico, B-R-I-C-O, that once you create this item, and it's pretty easy, you just need 6 rough planks and 2 ropes. Collect those together, create this output. You're going to have to carry it on your back because it's a large item, and then what you have to do is you have to travel the map, and inside each of these little underground locations, they're kind of temples or dungeons. As you sort of wander the map, if there's a traveling NPC that you identify by as you move onto the tile that the location is physically located on, you may see an icon appear for the traveling NPC that may be visiting that location at any given time. And if you hover and click on his name, you can actually see which traveling NPC it is. Brico is an NPC who is specifically involved in some construction related items. So you can bring that pack to him and then trade it, and then you'll be able to get a cart, which is a deployable item. So this cart you can either carry around with you and pull it to be able to carry items within it. You will have trouble going up and down these hills. It can navigate the smaller territories where there's only 1 or 2 elevations of difference, but for the larger elevations of difference that you might normally be able to climb over, obviously you won't be able to do that with the cart. So you will have to navigate a little bit carefully. If, however, the cart is empty, you can actually right-click on the cart and do a long hold on your cart, and you can collect to vault as long as the cart is empty. That'll put it in your vault, and then in the vault it'll become a deployable item right here in this cart. And you can see that I have my little raft is in there too. Anyway, now that I have my pyrelite chunk, just gotta navigate my way around this mess. You find your rough masonry station. You'll find here the Pyrelite ore piece processing. Go ahead and craft that. Won't take very long. And then collect it. And then here in your inventory, you'll see that you now have 4 pyrelite ore pieces instead of 1 pyrelite ore chunk. You'll want to take these 4 pieces and go here to your grinding station. So you've got your rough grinder. Probably helps if I collected the prior ones that I had here. And then select your crushed pyrelite ore output. You can submit up to 8 of these at a time. So you go ahead and run those for crafting. It'll take 4 minutes to process. And then since I've already got them in my inventory, I've got a couple of them in my inventory, I'm going to come over here to my smithing station. And in my smithing station, I'll see the option to create pyrelite ore concentrate. So I need 2 of these crushed ores to create 1 concentrate. I'll go ahead and process that. And collect it. And then I'm going to come over here to my smelter. And in here you can see I've got all this pyrelite ore that I've already produced. But as you can see here, creating a molten pyrelite requires 1 ore concentrate and 1 rough charcoal. Now, charcoal can be made over here in the kiln. So if you pop open the kiln, you'll see that a single rough wood log will generate 1 rough charcoal. So you can grab a bunch of logs and throw them in here to make charcoal. And then you can come back, and then for each piece of charcoal and each piece of concentrate, it takes about 14 minutes to process this, and you'll get a molten pyrelite back. Once you have your molten pyrelite, go back to your smithing station, and then you can then essentially hammer your molten pyrelite into a pyrelite ingot. And that's how you get your pyrelite ingots. Not too bad. All right, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more about either this game or other games that I may be playing. Thanks, everyone.